Like,
Hi everybody. I hope
hello.
everybody has joined, right? Shall we start with the session today?
Oh yeah.
All right. Uh, I'll just share my screen. All right. So last time what we had discussed was about your how to make a chart, how the sign positions are marked in your chart, right? Uh, Last time we had drawn a chart, North Indian style chart, right? So first house is your ascendant and the planets move anti-clockwise. So your first sign will appear in the first house. Your second house anti-clockwise, your second sign Taurus, then Gemini, then Cancer. This is how the marking of your signs are done in your horoscope, right? So, and we also discussed about signs, right? What signs are there in which house. So these are 12 signs, 12 houses. The chart that we had done was of time chart, the Kal Chakra. So we had also done who's the lord of which planet is the lord of which sign. So we had done Mars was the lord, he has the lordship of Aries. Venus has the lordship of Taurus, and so on. So we have discussed till this position. Now we will discuss where the planet is most strongest, the exaltation sign. For example, Sun is considered exalted sign in Aries. It has got its maximum strength in Aries sign. So in Taurus, Moon has its maximum strength. Uh, it is very strong in Taurus. So Gemini, there is no planet which is stronger in this sign. But yes, there have been research that Rahu is considered as exalted planet in Gemini. Cancer, Jupiter is considered as exalted sign. Leo doesn't have any exalted sign. Uh, Virgo has Mercury as exalted sign. So Mercury is also the lord of Virgo and its exaltation also happens in Virgo. Libra is the planet, Libra is the sign where Saturn is considered as the strongest, right? In Sagittarius, we don't have any planet which gets exaltation. Capricorn, it's Mars, right? Aquarius, we don't have any planet which is in its exaltation form. Pisces, Venus is the planet which is exalted. So it's like this, right? So planet when it comes into exaltation is considered one of the most benefic planets, right? A planet in its own sign is considered benefic, right? So just like exaltation, there are positions which are where the planet is considered as the most weakest, right? It is the seventh position from where it is exalted, right? Like Sun is exalted in Aries. So, which is the seventh position from here? If you count from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, Libra is the sign where Sun is debilitated, where the power of Sun is very weak, right? Similarly, for Taurus, its exaltation sign is Taurus, right? So, what will be the debilitated sign where the moon has very less power? It's the eighth sign, Scorpio. Scorpio is the position where deviation of moon is maximum. So for Cancer, Jupiter is considered as exalted sign. So deviation for Jupiter will happen in Capricorn. You need to count seven from here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So the seventh sign from the exaltation sign is considered as debilitated position of that particular planet. Clear, everybody?
Yeah.
So if a planet is sitting in its sign, in its own sign, it is considered benefic. If a planet is sitting in its exaltation, it's considered benefic, right? So the next thing is that we'll discuss is Mool Trikon, the root of the sign, right? See, uh, like we all are born, but we have a DNA. We have a root from where our generation tree has come up. Similarly, the planets also have their own root where they are considered as benefic planets, right? So before coming to uh, the Mool Trikon, the root signs of planets, I would like to discuss how an ascendant is derived. How you see when you're born at a particular time, then what is the rising ascendant during that time, right? It is usually seen that whenever you see a sunrise, the sunrise is happening in every country, right? So during that sunrise, the transiting sun, see, sun remains in one sign for 1 month, right? It takes complete 1 year to complete all the signs. So in one sign, it remains for 1 month, right? So when the sunrise happens, that particular sign for that particular day is considered as ascendant, starting ascendant of that day, right? This ascendant keeps changing after every 2 hours, right? We were studying anti-clockwise. The sign positions of sun was anti-clockwise. But when we see the movement of sun, the day part is our right side of the horoscope, and the left part is the night time of the horoscope, right? So ascendant is the position of the transiting sun when the sunrise happens. That is the ascendant of the first ascendant for that particular day. Every 2 hours, the ascendant keeps changing as the movement of the sun. So when you're doing any time correction and you want to know that is the time, is the chart fine or not, then you can also see the position of sun, right? For example, in the morning 5 to 7, when the sunrise happens, the sun is placed in the first house, right? From 7 to 9, 7, that is 2 hours, 7 to 9, the sun is positioned in 12th house, right? Similarly, adding 2 hours, the sun will keep moving to the next side, but in a clockwise manner. For example, you can see the chart how the sun moves. Sun at 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. is in the first house. Then 7 to 9, it's in the 12th house. So this right hand side is the day, right? Your sunrise happens between 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. Yeah. Some places the sunrise might happen at 4 o'clock, right? There are places in Australia where the sunrise happens very early, right? So the sun will start from this position. It will move clockwise, right? So if a person has given you a chart, right? For example, we were checking some one of my friends said that Amitabh Bachchan chart is of Aquarius. He's not of Aquarius ascendant, but he's of Capricorn ascendant. So I asked him what is the time. He was born at 4:58 p.m. So the time was 4:58 p.m. Right. So when we did the placement on that particular day, the sunrise happened at 5:39. 5:39. So calculating what ascendant was there on that day, we calculated and we found that Aquarius ascendant sun position was over here. So we made a time correction. No, he's a Aquarius sign ascendant person, not Capricorn person. So this is how the you can find your ascendant or how the ascendants are derived and how you can verify that your chart is fine or not. by checking the time, right? So this is the daytime, this is the sunset, and then the night starts from here.
Ramanji, do we ask
Yes.
questions now or at the end?
You can ask questions, but at the end, I would prefer. Anyway, you have
Can
uh,
wait, can wait. Yes.
no problem. You ask your question.
Take it.
Tell
Just
me.
regarding the birth time, are they taking the time of birth as like when they cut the cord, when they're the
No, no,
first
no.
breath crying?
When the child comes out of the womb, and the time that is noted when he comes and has his first breath, that is the time, the actual time, right? Usually, ascendants are there for 2 hours, right? But if you have a exact time, proper time, then your events are more explained, or you can drive your events in a better way. So time plays a very important role. So it is the first breath that he comes out and take, the first cry that he comes out and take, right? Because when you see a child, his his hands are closed, right? Right. In Red Book, we say that when he comes out, when he starts opening his hands, the the realization of his surroundings keep coming in him, right? So the time when he's born is the time when he takes his first breath in this world, right?
Thank
So
you.
we'll move to the next, that is Mool Trikon Rashi. So I had explained that a planet is benefic when it's in own sign. The planet is very much benefic when it's in exaltation sign. And the planet is very much benefic from where the root of that planet starts, right? So sun, uh, so the Mool Trikon, the roots of signs are, for Mars, it's Aries. See, these roots of the sign will help you derive which are the friends and which are enemies of that planet, right? So Mars root is, the Mool Trikon sign is Aries, right? Moon, it's Taurus, where it's exalted. Mercury, it's Virgo. Moon is Cancer. Uh, just a second. It's not Moon. Moon, Cancer doesn't have a, it's not a Mool Trikon Rashi of any of the planets. Sorry. So Leo has Sun. These are the root signs of the planets. Libra is Venus root sign. Sagittarius, Jupiter is the root, planet, and the Aquarius, Saturn is the planet. So, so what does this root say? This is the initial starting phase of any planet, right? So we have to drive which are the friends and which are enemies of a planet. So based on this Mool Trikon, we will draw a chart, right? For example, if you draw Aries and we consider Mars Mool Trikon, then which houses are considered as friends and which houses are considered as enemies, right? So we will draw a root sign as ascendant and analyze the friendship. And the houses in which, the houses 259, 259, 4, 8, 12. These are the houses in which the signs that will come, their lords will have friendship relationship with the main ascendant sign, right? And the leftover houses will be enemies, right? We'll take a practical example in next slide. I'm just explaining that 159, 2, 4, 8, 12 are friends. 3, 6, 7, 10, 11 houses signs are enemies, right? So Scorpio and Aquarius also have, Ketu and Rahu are also considered as co-rulers of Scorpio, and Rahu is also a co-ruler of Aquarius, other than Saturn and Mars, right? So Ketu also have Mars traits. It's a hot planet. Rahu also has Saturn's traits, right? So everybody draw a ascendant chart of Leo. This is how the Leo chart would look like. Draw this chart, right? Have everybody drawn Leo ascendant chart? Sorry. So have everybody drawn the chart of ascendant, Leo ascendant chart? Can somebody respond?
Yes.
Yeah, I got one.
Okay. So check 2, 5, 9, 4, 8, 12. What signs are there and who are the lords of these signs? They will be they will considered as friends of those planet. So we've taken Mool Trikon Rashi of Sun, that is Leo, right? So who all will be friend of Sun, right? The planets which are associated, which have the lordship of second house, right? The fifth house, the ninth house, the fourth house, the eighth house, and 12th house. Then take out who would be the enemies of Sun. Is it done? Have you drived your friends and your enemies of Sun?
4 is Mars. 8 is Jupiter. 12 is 4.
Josh, have you calculated? Kamlesh, have you calculated the friends and the
I
enemies?
am very bad at drawing, so I don't think I did it right.
Don't worry, just make a sketch.
So
I've just taught you how the
I mean,
drawing
you
is
I
guys
have
done.
can see this is terrible.
I have the chart, but when I go to plot for Leo, how do I plot for Leo? Do I start in the
Uh,
first house and then go around?
See, I had just shown you. This is how the Leo
Okay,
chart will. The ascendant is Leo. Then
got you.
we'll count anti-clockwise 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and this is how the chart will be made.
Got it.
So
Got it.
so your sun, considered Leo, your sun is sitting here because it's the root sign of the planet
Yeah.
Sun. So from here you need to see which sign is coming in second house, fourth house, fifth house, eighth house, and 12th house, and ninth house, right? So
Yeah.
if Sun is coming in first house, second house is Virgo. Which is the planet which has the lordship of Virgo?
Mercury.
Mercury.
Yes. So Mercury, put it in the category of friend, right?
So is that a but when we get to the enemy in house 11, that's Mercury too.
I'll come to that point also.
Okay. All right.
First, we will evaluate friends, then we will evaluate enemies, right? Then I'll explain you if Mercury is coming out to be friend as well as enemy, then how would it act?
Oh, okay.
It would act as neutral person,
Mm-mm.
right? So has everybody calculated friends and enemies? Josh,
So
I think you
maybe.
are facing some sort of problem. So I'll just explain you on this, right?
All right.
So this is the root sign of sun, right? So sun, who would be the friends? The planet of the second house, the planet, the sign lord, not the planet, the sign lord, right?
Yes.
So second house is Virgo. Mercury is the friend, right? Fourth house, Scorpio. Who's the lord? Who's the lord of Scorpio? It's Mars, right? Fifth house. Who's the lord? Who has the lordship of fifth house? Sagittarius sign. It's Jupiter, right? So we will come to eighth house. Who's the planet over here? Whose sign lordship it has? It's Jupiter. Then we come to ninth house. Who's lord of ninth house? Aries sign. Mars is the lord of Aries sign, right? Then we'll come to 12th house. Who has the lordship of 12th house? Cancer is Cancer sign. Who's the lord? It's Moon, right? So who are the friends? Friends of 2, 5, 9, 4, 8 are friends of Sun. And who are the enemies? 3, 6, 7, 10. That is Mercury, Jupiter, Mars, Moon are friends of Sun. This is how you find which are the friends of which planet. Who are the enemies? Venus is the enemy. Saturn is the enemy. Mercury is the enemy. So Mercury is friend also and enemy also. See, it will work as a neutral person, right? So we consider neutral person would act as a friend only because he will clear the differences of two enemies, right? If Saturn and Sun are together in any of the charts, we recommend people to establish Mercury in that particular direction because Mercury is a friend to Saturn and it is neutral to Sun. So it will work as a arbitrator between those two planets. So we consider neutral planet to be a arbitrator. Just it will act like a friend, right? So let's take another example. Let's take example of Saturn. So which Mool Trikon, the root sign of Saturn is?
Capricorn or Aquarius?
No, it's Aquarius. The root sign is Aquarius.
Oh, it's Sarah. Okay.
The lordship it has of is of Capricorn and Aquarius. But the DNA starts from Aquarius sign, right? So now evaluate by making the ascendant of making ascendant as Aquarius and then do the counting anti-clockwise 11 12 1 2 3 4. This is how the sequence will come, right? So this is the how the chart will look like. Josh, you can see the screen how the chart will look like. Are you all people able to understand how the chart is being formed?
Yes.
Right. So now on the same pattern, on the same theory, 1, 5, 9, 2, 4, 8, 12 are friends. So calculate and tell me who are friends to Saturn and who are enemies to Saturn. I'll teach you an easy way also after this slide. But to evaluate who's friend and who's enemy, this is how we drive which planets are friends and enemies. But you need to remember the root signs also, because if a planet is sitting in its root sign, it is considered as benefic planet. So has everybody drive? Josh, have you done it?
I'm mapping through, so I'm going around writing down from Leo to Virgo all the way around to where I can
All right.
calculate.
Libra.
All right. So I'll ask one by one to each and everyone. So everybody has to tell one by one, right? I'll ask someone. So Josh, which sign is there in the second house?
Virgo.
No, in this ascendant of root sign of
Oh,
Saturn.
Pisces.
Yes, Pisces.
Yeah.
Who's the lord of Pisces?
Jupiter.
So I have told you that second house is considered as friend of that particular planet, right? So Jupiter is friend to Saturn, right? So the second house, after second house, which is the next house, that is the fourth house. What sign do you see in the fourth house? What is the second sign? Taurus, right? So who has the lordship of Taurus?
Venus.
Venus.
Venus. So Venus will be considered as friend to Saturn, right? Clear? So we'll move to fifth house. Which sign is there? The third sign, Gemini. Who has the lordship of Gemini?
Mercury.
Mercury.
Oh, Tisha started grasping things. That's good. So Mercury is friend to Saturn, right? Who's the lord of eighth sign? Eighth
Libra.
is Virgo. Again,
Venus.
Mercury,
Mercury. That's right.
right?
Libra.
So Mercury is a very, very good friend of Saturn because it has got two placements, right? So ninth house, what is the sign that comes in ninth house? Jimmy will tell me.
Sagittarius.
In ninth house, as per the chart that is being shown on the
Oh,
screen.
Libra.
Okay.
Libra.
Yes. Who has the lordship of Libra?
Venus.
So if the ascendant, the root sign, we need to evaluate Saturn's friends. So
Saturn.
Venus, is he a friend or an enemy?
Friend.
Ninth house is considered as friend. Jimmy, are you getting?
Yeah. Just
Right.
need to see the previous chart. So it's a 2-4. What's it?
8,
It's-
12.
It's
8-12.
259 4 8 12.
See, I'll explain you in an easy way. 159, 4, 8, 12, and second. Right?
I have a question real quick. So is this consistent? So any ascendant we start with,
See,
159.
there are 7 planets. 2 are considered as shadow planets, right?
Okay.
So these 7 planets who are friends and who are enemies are to be calculated this way, right? So you need to remember which is the root sign of that particular planet. That root sign will be considered as ascendant. And from there you need to check 2, 5, 9, 4, 8, 12 are friends and 3, 6, 7, 10, 11 are enemies, right? So here you see Jupiter as friend, Jupiter as enemy also. See, Jupiter is friend also, Jupiter is enemy also. So how will Jupiter act? It will act neutral,
Oh, that's what's going on. Okay.
right? So there are 7 root signs. There are 7 planets. I have taught you Sun and Saturn. For the rest of planets, there is an exercise that you all need to do during this week to calculate which planet is friend and which planet is enemy. All right, everybody. Shall we move to next? So this was a way to evaluate, right? I'll give you an easy way where you can easily see which are friends and which are enemies, right? Because when we evaluate Rahu and Ketu, who would be the friends, then there is another topic which is called dispositor, right? So we'll explain about dispositor later, right? The other way to evaluate which planets are friends of each other and which are enemies for each other. Friendship and enemy group. Jupiter, Sun, Moon, Mars. This is a group which is friends among each other, right? And this is a group Saturn, Mercury, Rahu, Ketu, Venus. This is a group which is friend among each other, right? To make your life easy, right? So Mercury is a friend of Sun because it works as a neutral, right? Moon, if when you evaluate Virgo position, when you will see who's the friend of which planet, you will find that Moon is not enemy of Mercury, but Mercury has enmity with Moon, right? Because when you check Taurus, you will find Mercury as a friend, right? And when you will evaluate Mercury, you will find that Mercury has enmity with Moon, right? See, there is a small story behind it. Mercury is considered as a child which is not exactly Jupiter's child, but the child which whose father is Moon. Moon had a relationship with Jupiter, Jupiter's wife, and Mercury was born, for which Moon was penalized. He was given shrap, right? So Mercury has enmity with Moon, but Moon doesn't have enmity with Mercury because Mercury always he's in an angry mood, telling Moon, "Why did you do this?" Right? So keep this point in mind. Mars, it is considered as army commander, commander in chief of army, right? Mercury is considered as prince, so he has to give protection to Mercury, right? So Mars will never have enmity with Mercury because he has to serve as a protector for Mercury, right? But Mercury, if there is somebody who's keeping a watch on you, you won't be able to enjoy your life, right? So Mercury has enmity with Mars. These points you should remember, right? So this is friends group, this is friendship group. They are enemies among each other. Jupiter and Saturn. Jupiter is Rajguru. Everybody respects him, right? So Saturn will not have enmity with Jupiter. Mercury, Rahu, Ketu, Venus, these all will have enmity, right? Sun will not have enmity with Mercury, but it will have enmity with Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, Venus. Moon doesn't have enmity with any of these planets, right? But all these planets have enmity with Moon, right? If you see Ketu, Ketu is the planet which creates lunar eclipse. It is considered as giving Chandra Grahan. So biggest enemy is Ketu. For Sun, it's Rahu. Rahu is the planet which creates solar eclipse. So when you see Sun and Rahu, we consider Surya Grahan in a person's kundli, right?
Say that again.
So
What is it called? Surya Grahan.
Surya Grahan. Grahan.
Great.
The life of that person who has Sun and Rahu combination, the life is really filled with challenges, right? Similarly, if person has Moon and Ketu in his house, he is always under some sort of stress. He will not have peace of mind. So this is how enemy and friendship is derived. I've taught you which is written in the book. I've taught you as per my experience, right? You'll be getting a recorded session, listen to everything, drive things from it. All right. So I've mentioned that Sun is friend to Mercury and so is Mercury. Moon is friend to Mercury, but Mercury has enmity with Moon. I have given you the reason why Mercury is angry with Moon, right? Moon being a father, he will always respect his son. Moon is also considered as mother of all planets. So it doesn't have enmity with anybody, right?
Mhm.
Mars is not Mercury's enemy because it is a controller of Mercury. It's a army chief. It needs to give protection to Mercury. But Mercury has enmity with Mars, right?